And March is Women's History Month, and even the most outstanding women in history have had to overcome some type of adversity to achieve what they've achieved. Davina joins us today to share how weaving together her two passions of law and philanthropy allows for other women in our community to make their mark. So Davina, did you ever think that your career and your passion could ever be married into one?
Honestly, not at first. I started off in theater, and then I ended up going to law school, but I always knew that I wanted to work with artists and vulnerable communities. So I studied human rights, and then I moved on and finally was able to figure out a way to have my career and my passion be married into one through MiCreate.
So let's talk about your company. How is that helping people in our community?
So MiCreate works with survivors of human trafficking to use entrepreneurship as a form of advocacy and a form of income. So I have Roadmap to Business, which is for my survivor clients that are 25 and older. We incubate, incorporate, and accelerate their businesses and make sure that, if they want to include advocacy, that it's worked into the business. And then I have my youth entrepreneurship program where I'm working with at-risk opportunity youth ages 14 and up to be able to learn job skills, trade skills, and if they want, start a micro business with MiCreate.
So with MiCreate, you're essentially kind of doing the dirty work on the back end that these people who are trying to get their feet on the ground, trying to start their own business that they may not know the ins and outs of.
Yes.
So that's what you're using your law degree for. So you essentially wanted to go to school for philanthropy to just help people.
Yes.
So why law?
So why law? First, my parents actually had me go into law. I was actually thinking I was going to be in theater all my life as a playwright and an actress. And I knew that I wanted to work with, as I said, vulnerable communities. At the time, specifically homeless communities and children at risk. When I was on my way to graduation, then my parents were like, that may not be, there may not be as much of a future there.
Yeah.
Which, that was their opinion, and I listened. So I went to law school per their advice, and I actually ended up loving it, but I still knew that I wanted to work in human rights. I also knew I wanted to work with artists because there is a great need for artists to be able to have representation legally. And then with my passion of vulnerable communities and doing a lot of anti-human trafficking work, even before law school, I realized that a lot of survivors are doing artistic work, they're doing advocacy work through art. They're creative and they want to start businesses around their advocacy. And I knew, okay, I've started businesses, I've have a legal background. I think I know how to help in a way that a lot of organizations are not really focusing on. So it really was able to pull in law, my interest in business and how it affects human rights and especially human trafficking, and how to be able to protect vulnerable communities in a way that it's a little different from other folks.
Well, you truly have carved your own path and in a beautiful way. I love the marriage between law and philanthropy work. If anyone wants to go and find out how MiCreate could possibly help them, where can they go?
So feel free to always email us at hello@micreate.org. We have our website, www.micreate.org. We are actually running a campaign right now at ifundwomen.com to be able to fund up to 50 survivor clients with 1 free year of tax services and financial coaching with True Alliance Tax. So there are different ways that you'll be able to reach out and to be a part of helping MiCreate.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. If you're at home and you feel like you can be helped by the services she provides, please take advantage of that. Adam